Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. So I've been to M&S. Yes, that's right, I'm a bit flush this week. So I've been to Marks and Spencer. I actually didn't go there because I'm feeling a bit fancy or feeling a bit rich. I actually got myself a £130 M&S voucher thanks to Vodafone. Not a sponsor. But yeah, when I switched my broadband to Vodafone, it came with a £130 voucher to a few, you could pick which place you wanted. So I decided, M&S, let's get some nice things in. So there'll be a few wee M&S treats over the next few videos to clap your eyes on, we'll be reviewing. So I always enjoy M&S whenever I have something from M&S that's always pretty good. It's a good place to shop, I have to say. And these days, it's not that more expensive than anywhere else. Some things are even cheaper, depending on what it is, you know. Some things are more expensive, it varies. So M&S is well worth going to and having a look at nowadays, because let's face it, all the supermarkets have got expensive because of the cost of living crisis. I don't believe there is really a cost of living crisis, it's just corporations trying to gouge the crap out of us. I mean, look at the profits that the banks have been making, the oil companies, even the supermarkets, everyone's making massive profits and we're getting poorer. Hooray. But anyway, this didn't cost me anything really in real terms, so I'm quite happy with this. But enough about that, enough ranting for one day. Let's talk about this bad boy. This is M&S Food, their cheesy nachos topped Mexican style chili shortcrust pastry pie. Quite a long-winded name. It's made with butter-enriched pastry with a spiced beef and kidney bean chili. Sounds good. I do like a Mexican. I like chili. I do love chili in a can. Chili in a pie, I don't know so much, but we'll see. I like that the top crust is made from nachos. I think that's a really clever idea. So yeah, got this from M&S in their fridge section. They're quite a large selection of fancy pies. This is the only one I got just because I really wanted to try it. But assuming this is nice, and let's face it, it probably will be, I will go back for more pies. I've still got some money back, some money on my voucher, so still got a bit that I could spend, go back and try. So yeah, let's have a look at this bad boy. From select farms we know and trust, M&S is the only national retailer who can trace all our beef back to every farm and animal. Always British. There you go. Yeah, M&S, pretty much, not everything, but most things that you get in M&S is own brand, if you will. It's all M&S brand, which means that they make all their own stuff, or they get companies to make their stuff for them. But that's the thing about it. That's the one thing about M&S. Everything has their brand on it, so you've got to think they are careful about the quality because it all comes back to them, right? So this is our short crust butter enriched pastry base with spiced beef, tomato and kidney beans sauce, topped with a corn tortilla chips and cheese crumb. Take care, the filling in this product will be particularly hot after heating. I'm not sure if you have to heat it. It doesn't necessarily say. It says do not reheat, but yeah, I did heat it up, obviously. There's actually a suggestion on here. It says serve with M&S spicy rice and tender stem broccoli. I'm not serving it with anything. I'm literally just having the pie on a plate. So I'm going to do a few reviews in one day. Obviously, they won't all go up in one day. You get one video a day. That's all you get. Don't be greedy. So I'm going to review some other stuff, and I'm going to. So I don't want to eat a big meal just now because I'm going to be reviewing a few other things. Hint. There will be a video coming up shortly which will be cookies. Yes, so subscribe. Anyway, so this was 20 minutes in an electric fan oven. You can freeze it, so you can do it from frozen. That just takes an extra 10 minutes. There's your list of ingredients if you want to pause the video, invert it, read them through. I'm not going to go through them all, but a fair amount of ingredients there. Well, let's go through the nutrition. So this is a 200 gram pie. So per pie, 492 calories. Seems reasonable considering the size of it. 26.6 grams of fat, 12.4 grams of your saturate. So it's over half your saturates for the day, almost 2/3. So yeah, make of that what you will. 41.6 grams of carbs, fair enough. Pastry is carby, 3.4 grams sugar, 3.4 grams of fibre, 19.6 grams of protein, so decent amount of protein, 1.2 grams of salt, which isn't out of the ordinary really considering how much it is. So yeah, overall high in fat, but yeah, you've got a lot of butter in the pastry, in the short crust pastry, and then of course the chili's got fat in it as well. So yeah, not terrible, not terrible. All right, there's your box, your picture of it. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, that is hot. Boom, pie. Reasonably sturdy, although I can feel it's a little bit, you can feel that there's something in there. Reasonably sturdy though. Maybe not if I do that. You can see the nachos on top, the crumb, what have you. I can't smell a lot from it, but you can smell a hint of the spices, bit of beefiness maybe. All right, so I'm gonna just cut it open and give you the view of it from the inside. I can cut this without making too much of a mess. It's quite, it's not very sturdy when you cut into it actually. It's starting to fall apart quite easily now. So there you go, that's what it looks like. I was expecting it to be redder, like the chili to be redder, but don't matter, as long as it tastes good. I guess, is that red? It's not really that red. The top is more orange though. I feel like that's been baked more. This looks a bit anemic. But again, all comes down to the taste, the texture, all that kind of stuff. All right, so this is the cheesy nachos topped Mexican style chili short crust pastry pie from M&S Food. Let's give it the old taste test then, shall we? I do apologise, it took me 7 minutes to get to the taste test. I like the sound of my own voice, what can I say? Interesting. To get a bite from sort of the middle, because that's going to be the best bite with like the nachos and the mince, or the chili. So you can see it there. It doesn't look like chili, it looks more like steak and gravy. Or a mince pie. Surprising. Surprising. Okay. Now, don't know how well you can see that, but that is steak. I figured it would just be like minced beef. You know, most chilies that you buy in the shop, whether it's in a tin or whatever, you've got minced beef through it, right? Whereas that is like steak. It says it's spiced beef, but it's like steak. It's got a steaky texture, so it's got the nice. It's nice and tender. It's got the nice tender kind of pulls apartness to it. So that's really nice. I love the texture of the beef. That's really good. That's a lot higher quality than I was expecting, despite the price of this pie. I think it was like £3.50. Tasting the kidney beans, you get the texture of them. Now, flavour-wise, I don't know if it's really very chili flavoured, to be honest. It tastes more like a spicy steak pie with beans through it. Yeah, I think maybe that's just more to do with the fact that you've got quite a decent amount of beef in there. So they're not skimping on the beef. So it's really quite beefy. So it tastes more like a sort of steak pie as opposed to like a chili pie. I was actually expecting the chili to be like of a cheaper grade, because cheap chili is lovely and I love it. But That's surprising. And that's actually really, really nice. It's like a steak pie with a little bit of extra spice to it, a little bit of extra flavour. I mean, steak pie's not normally spicy. This is quite spicy. It's got quite a good bit of heat on the tongue. And then, you know, you add in the beans. Not really tasting any tomato. What else is in there? Beef, tomato, and kidney beans, right, okay. As far as the crust goes, the actual pie crust, yeah, really nice. It's not too dry. It's reasonably buttery. Nice bit of bite to it. Yeah, I like that. The top, like the nacho top, that's okay. I don't think it necessarily needs that. It needs something on top. I would say for this thing, it probably works better with that than it would if you had, say just more a pie crust on top of that. I think that works, but it adds a bit of crunchiness to it. But I'm not getting the cheesiness or the saltiness of the tortilla chips. So it's not really adding anything flavour wise, but it is adding a little bit of crunch. Yeah, overall, that is a nice pie. Yeah, that is really tasty. Good quality chili with a good amount of beef in it, and it's good quality beef as well. It's more like steak beef as opposed to like a minced beef, which is kind of what I was expecting. The pie crust is lovely. Kidney beans are fine. Good bit of flavour. Lovely bit of spice, bit of tingle in the back of the throat there. And the chips on the top. And a little bit of extra crunch. So, yeah. That's nice. It's worth it. And I'll need to have a look, but I don't know if they sell chili in cans or if they sell chili in any other sections or anything. They've got quite a lot of stuff. But if they have like this chili that they use as the filling for this, I would buy that on its own rather than buying the pie. I would buy that and just have it with a bit of cheese, a bit of sour cream, and then you dip Doritos or something into it. They do some really nice tortilla chips in M&S. So probably get some of those. So yeah, that's nice. That is really, really nice. I think what would go good with that, if you put a dollop of sort of sour cream on the top, maybe some chives, that would help to elevate it to something really special. Yeah, delicious. But hey, it's M&S. What did we expect? It was always going to be good. So stay tuned. There's going to be a few more M&S videos coming up. I've already bought some stuff when we were in there last time, getting this, and I've still got money on the voucher, so I'm bound to get a few things to review using that. But that'll do it for today. So thanks very much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the wee bell to get notifications anytime a new video comes out. And yeah, just go on the channel, have yourselves a Snack Tube marathon. There's loads of videos there, plenty to choose from. I've reviewed some M&S stuff before, so go and find that. I'm pretty sure if you type in M&S into the search bar on the channel, they'll come up. And I might put some in the links at the top here in the, what do you call it, the bar thing. I forget the name of the thing. But if you put it, yeah, I might put it in there. Some things so you can go and have a look. But yeah, M&S, always good quality. Can't wait to review the next thing. So thanks very much, and I will catch you in the next video. I'll see you then. Cheers.